Moin Moin and welcome to Ralfs Foto-Bude. Yeah, today I'm not in my office today, but I'm at Olympus in Hamburg. They are presenting a new camera model. Some of you may think what the new model is. It's the OM-D E-M1. The camera is announced today in Europe or in Germany. And this is the newest model of the Olympus series. It's a micro four third camera. And the big question is, what's with the old one, the E5, the 4/3 system? Everyone asked, is there a follower? Do they bring a new model, an E7 or something like that? No, they don't. So the E5 is not gone, but the E5 is history. The new one, the new model from Olympus is the OM-D E-M1. So Olympus goes the way on the micro four third system. They go the way mirrorless, so there will be no more mirror cameras, no more DSLRs from Olympus. The EM1 is the system for Olympus, which is the future, and they go for this system. So what's new in the camera? The camera had a 16 megapixel sensor. It's a new sensor. It's not the same like the EP5 or the old OM-D. It's a new sensor. And one very important thing is the question, what's with the autofocus? And Olympus goes a new way with this sensor, because they have a face detection system built in the sensor. So the middle area of the sensor is the face detection area. And the reason why is because if you use the old 4/3 lenses, the camera works with the face detection autofocus system, and if you use the micro four third lenses, the camera works with a contrast autofocus system. You can see this, the size of the area. If you press the button with the 4/3 lens in front of the camera, you see this is the area for the face detection area. So they have let me see, because it's the first time I have the camera in my hand. They have 37 autofocus points for the face detection system. I press again so you can see the area for the face detection. This is the area for the face detection autofocus. And if you change the lens and use a micro four third lens, you will see the area changed, and you have the contrast autofocus area, and this is 81 fields for the contrast autofocus area. So this is the contrast autofocus area if you use the micro four third lenses. The camera changed the autofocus system by herself. You don't have to do this. If you use the micro four third lenses, they use a face detector, the contrast, and if you use the 4/3 lenses, they use the face detection area. The only thing, the camera uses both. If you work with the micro four third lens in the continuous autofocus mode, the camera may work also in face detection. It depends on the scene, and it depends if the camera recognizes a fast moving object. The camera change also in the face detection mode when you use a micro four third lens. What else is new? The camera has a built-in Wi-Fi module, like you may know from the EP5, but it's an advanced Wi-Fi module, because you can use the smartphone not only in the IA or in the auto mode. You can use it in PASM, so in the program, aperture, shutter, and manuals program mode. You can change the settings, you can change the white balance, you can change the ISO setting. So it's an advanced tool to remote the camera from your smartphone. And one feature is new. It's a very nice feature. You know, the bulb function, the live bulb function, where you can see the pictures, I say, grow on your display. If you have a bulb exposure, a long time exposure, you see how the picture grows on the display, and this you will see also on your smartphone. So you can set up the camera outside of your house in the winter and sit in the cozy kitchen or in front of your chimney or your fireplace, and look to the smartphone, and you can see on your smartphone how the live bulb picture grows and grows and grows, and then you can say, okay, stop, and that's it, and you can make the next picture. So that's a very nice remote function which goes on Wi-Fi, and it's quite new. I don't think any other brand does have a function like this. Shortest shutter time is 1/8,000th of a second. Highest ISO 25,600. So you have the display, the terminal display, like the EP5 has, 90 degrees in this direction, 45 degrees in this direction, and it's a touch screen. And by the way, you can hear the very low noise of the shutter sound. I'm quiet now and make some shutter releases so you can hear how silent the shutter is. That's the sound of the shutter. So it's a very low sound shutter. It's a very quiet shutter. The question is, does the camera have an electronic shutter? No, it has only a mechanical shutter. No electronic shutter like the Panasonic Micro Four Thirds cameras, the new one, like G6 and GX7. The camera has only a mechanical shutter. But it's so quiet, so you can shoot also in quiet areas, like in concerts or anywhere else where you need a quiet shutter, because I think it's a real quite nice shutter. 25,600 ISO, I said. You have the two dials like in the EP5, the front dial and the back dial, which you can customize. Also you have the small thing here, the small switch between 1 and 2, so you can change the settings between these two, individual settings. You have the program dial on top of the camera here, and one nice thing, you can lock the dial. In the middle there's a button, you can press the button, and if you press the button, the dial is locked. Release the button and the dial runs free. So on the other side you see there's HDR, so you have a built-in HDR function on the camera. One nice thing is you have the possibility to set the graduation like this. Let me see. The camera, I have it 10 minutes ago, so for me it's also very new, and I have to check how this will work. Just a second, please. Yes, here we are. And we have, no, that's wrong. How will it work? Because oh, I'm in art, sorry. That's the reason why. Yes, here we are. You have the possibility to customize the color, so you can turn the front dial and the back dial, and you change the saturation and you change the color. So you see directly how you change color and how you change saturation. If you go down with the saturation, you can virtually make a black and white picture. And the next one is you have not only the color thing, but you also can change the, let me see how this will work. No, you can change the graduation of the picture in the highlights and in the shadows. I don't know how I can get this now. Let me see. So, and no, I don't find it how it will work. No, but you can change. It's like a graduation curve, and you can change the highlight, and you can change the shadow area, so you can see directly in the screen how the graduation changed. As I said, you have HDR mode, the serial mode. If you have autofocus single, so the camera works on the first picture, sets the autofocus on the first picture, then you have 10 pictures per second in a row, and 41 raw pictures you can shoot in the serial mode. If you have the continuous autofocus, so the camera takes the autofocus for every picture, you have 6.5 pictures per second, also with 41 raw pictures in a row. Wi-Fi I said. What else do we have? So let's have a short look in the different autofocus systems I told you. We have a new art filter. It's like a diorama art filter. It's a very nice one where you can set the focus of the point which you want to get sharp. You can set the focus individual, so you can use this function also for portraits, where you set the autofocus point on the eye, and the area around the face gets unsharpened. So that's a nice new function which the camera has. We have the extra battery grip for the portrait mode pictures. You have the 2 dials here on the grip, and you have the functions buttons here on the back side. So this is very nice because you can work very easy, like with the old OM-D, in the portrait mode, and work very fast in the portrait mode. The electronic viewfinder is almost the same like the the EV4, which you can use on the EP5. It has a 2.3 million dots, and it's a real clear picture. It's very bright, clear, and the size is much bigger than the size of the E5. So you have a real nice viewfinder, and a very wide area in the viewfinder, and you can control your picture very good. I like this one very much, and I liked it on the EP5. The extra viewfinder VF4, and so I like this one also. It has a very clear picture, and if you move the camera from left to right, you have no effects like the pictures glow or something like that. It's a very nice and smooth picture in the viewfinder. I like to work with the electronic viewfinder very much, because you have all the controls in the viewfinder. You have the whole settings of the camera in the viewfinder. You can make the menu settings in the viewfinder. You don't have to take the camera from your eyes. You can do everything with the viewfinder, and you don't have to put the camera like this and go in the settings. You can take the camera here, just press the menu button and go through the menus and change the settings. I like this one very much, and you have the 3D level meter. Another point, again, we have the shake reduction system. It's a 5-axis shake reduction system on the sensor, so it's almost the same like in the old OM-D. Olympus says it's a little bit better. It gives you 4 f-stops more if you use the shake reduction system. So this is a very good value for a camera. Yeah, what else do we have? So, okay, we have one question again is for a professional camera. Some people ask, or some photographers ask, for 2 SD slots. Now we only have one SD card slot on the OM-D. We don't have two slots on the OM-D. So let's have a short look here. If I don't forget anything, the serial mode, I told you, the different autofocus setting. No, that's almost everything I have to tell you about the new OM-D. And again, there's no E7, E9 or something else. The mirror system will end, and this one is the future by Olympus. The E-M1, the mirrorless camera, that's the big thing for Olympus. And you can use the old 4/3 lenses with the adapter. This one, the Olympus MMF3 is, I have to remove it because then you can see it. Here we have it. This one is splash proof. So also the EM1 is splash proof. So it's a very good combination. And Olympus comes with a new lens system, or a new lens segment better. It's the Pro lens, the Olympus Pro lens. And this one is the new kit lens for the EM1. It's a 12 to 40 millimeter 2.8 lens. This one comes in the kit with the EM1, and it's also splash proofed, and it has this nice thing to change between manual focusing and autofocus just by moving the focus ring backwards and forwards. In 2014, so in the next year, we have in Germany the Foto-Kiner, and Olympus pronounced another Pro lens. It's a 40 to 150 millimeter f2.8 lens. It's also a Pro lens. So Olympus goes not only for cameras but also for professional lenses for the Micro Four Thirds system. They are splash proof, and the new one, the EM1, you can use down to minus 10 degrees Celsius. So this is also new. Usually you have only 0 point, or you have only down to the freezing point, but now it goes down to minus 10 degrees Celsius where you can use a camera. It's in the specification of the new one. Yeah, so these are the most important point of the new camera. I like this one very much. It's very good in my hand. It's not too small, not too big. It's the body is quite small. The touchscreen, I like the touchscreen. I like the viewfinder very much, and all these settings like the Wi-Fi setting, touch focus. I like this very much. Oh, one thing I forgot, low pass filter. The EM1 is the first one without a low pass filter. Some people say the old OM-D has no low pass filter. No, that's wrong. Only the new one, only this one, the EM1, has no low pass filter. So the picture quality should be a little bit better, also a little bit more sharp. What's with the Moiré? We have to see on the first tests of the camera, then we will see how the Moiré without a low pass filter is. I don't think so. We will see a lot of problems with Moiré because like other cameras without a low pass filter, they don't have any problems with Moirés too. So I don't think Moiré is a big deal with a 16 megapixel sensor. Yeah, so these are the most important facts and things about the new Olympus. In the next days I will take some pictures with the final firmware version, so you will see the picture quality on my Flickr account. So have a look on my Flickr account. There you will see some pictures with the new camera. You will see some ISO settings up to 25,600, so you can compare it to the old OM-D or to the EP5. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed my little review about the new Olympus OM-D E-M1. Stay tuned and have a look on my Flickr account for the pictures, and come back here on my YouTube channel. You will see some more stuff, maybe about the OM-D. Oh, one last question: the menus are exactly the same like always on Olympus, so they didn't change everything in the menus. So last point, I have a short look in the menus. They are in German now, but you see the menus are exactly the same like the other Olympus cameras. Thanks for watching me, and come back again, as I said, on my Flickr account and on my YouTube channel to see some more videos. Thanks again for watching me, and till now I say moin moin.